The Book of the Damned, by Charles Hoyfort, Chapter 12K, or Parent Worlds and Their Colonies here. Super Romanimus, or where the first Romans came from. It's as good as the Romulus and Remus story. Super Israelimus, or that, despite modern reasoning upon this subject, there was once something that was superparental to tutelary to early Orientals. Azaria, which was tutelary to the early Britons. Azaria, whence came the Blue Britons, whose descendants gradually diluting, like bluing in the washtub, where a faucet's turned on, have been most emphasized of subtutelarians, or assimilators ever since. World that were once tutelarian worlds, before this earth became sole property of one of them, their attempts to convert or assimilate, but then the state that comes to all things in their missionary frustrations, unacceptance by all stomachs of some things, rejection by all societies of some units, glaciers that sort over and cast out stones, repulsion, wrath of the baffled missionary. There is not other wrath. All repulsion is reaction to the unassimilable. So then the wrath of Azaria, because surrounding peoples of this earth would not assimilate with her own colonists in the part of the earth that we now call England. I don't know that there has ever been more nearly just, reasonable, or logical wrath in this earth's history, if there is no other wrath. The wrath of Azaria, because the other peoples of this earth would not turn blue to suit her. History is a department of human delusion that interests us. We are able to give a little advancement to history. In the vitrified forts of a few parts of Europe, we find data that the Humes and Gibbons have disregarded. The vitrified forts surrounding England, but not in England. The vitrified forts of Scotland, Ireland, Brittany, and Bohemia. Or that, once upon a time, with electric blasts, Azaria tried to swipe this earth clear of the peoples who resisted her. The vast blue bulk of Azaria appeared in the sky. Clouds turned green. The sun was formless and purple in the vibrations of wrath that were emanating from Azaria. The whitish, or yellowish, or brownish peoples of Scotland, Ireland, Brittany, and Bohemia fled to hilltops and built forts. In the real existence, hilltops, or easiest accessibility to an aerial enemy, would be the last choice in refuges. But here, in quasi-existence, if we're accustomed to run to hilltops, in times of danger, we run to them just the same, even with danger closest to hilltops. Very common in quasi-existence. Attempt to escape by running closer to the pursuing. They built forts, or already had forts, on hilltops. Something poured electricity upon them. The stones of these forts exist to this day, vitrified, or melted and turned to glass.